let's bring it back first, and we'll talk about the opening match. You know, Hangman Adam Page recently, just last week, kind of did a 2-time swap of the contract that Big Money Matt showed him. And we found out after the match, but they showed very good chemistry during the match, and we got to see TH2 really shine with as they deserve, because they're a very entertaining team. They're fun to watch. They got some high spots, great chemistry. You know, we love Jack Evans and Angelico, and we want to see more and more of them. But Big Money Matt and Hangman really gelled well together, and I think Hangman was a star of the show tonight. You know, we'll talk about our top performers, but spoiler, he was my top performer of the night, because on an individual level, he really showed up, and he was really a powerhouse.
Yep.
And he had a nice story arc throughout that first opening segment with Matt Hardy and the Dark Order. So, you know, what did you think about that match?
Yeah, Hangman was a ball of fire throughout that whole one. But to me, TH2, you know, getting that TH2 getting that opportunity was really special.
It's all right. Keep drinking that tea. Yeah, I know you're such a huge TH2 fan.
I lost my voice trying to give Jack Evans some love tonight.
Well worth it for sure.
Honestly, great match. I felt like, to accentuate what you were saying, I was surprised that Hangman and Hardy were able to have the chemistry that they had.
Yeah, for sure. Good point.
I was really surprised.
They did.
Outside of that, the shenanigans and the blow up after the match was next level. And jump in and
for sure. You know, we'll talk about after the match, but I want to give it a quick rating for the match. And for me, it's an elite. You know, it told a lot of storytelling. You know, TH2 really is always fun to watch. You know, they are like a Young Bucks. You know, I don't feel like they could put on a bad match just because if they get the time to shine, they will shine. You know, and that's always a challenge sometimes for them to get the spotlight, but when they do, they maximize their minutes, as JR have said in the past. So I really like the storytelling of this whole segment. I'm rating it as an elite because I loved what Matt Hardy did after the fact, and Hangman, and then Dark Order coming out to save the day. So for me, it's an elite.
Yeah, I mean, the Dark Order and the whole dynamic that they have with Page is leading to, I think, a culmination. We saw TH2 Private Party, the shenanigans after that match.
The mascot.
Yeah, the mascot was hilarious. And you're starting to see, like, where does TH2 fall into this? Is Private Party going to help Matt Hardy? And that kind of battle with Matt Hardy, TH2, Private Party going against Hangman and Dark Order. Do we see that playing out over the next few weeks? I'm excited.
I hope so. And I was really hoping they would announce maybe they're waiting for the big push at Revolution. It's a card-worthy feud. I think you partner some Dark Order members with Hangman versus, now it looks like TH2 is almost helping out Matt Hardy because he offered him $3,700 each to beat him up. So it's kind of a bold move by that. I like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I would be all for Private Party and TH2 teaming up with or without Matt Hardy versus Hangman and the recruitment specialist plus, 10 or someone like that. Yeah. I'd be all for that match. And Absolutely. I think that would definitely be entertaining for sure. Where they go from there, we'll see. We'll probably see a little bit more when Hangman's going, one-on-one with Isaiah Cassidy next week for sure. So